Today we're going to be working on the Death Voloci. We're finally going to try to replace this MY1020 motor, which has really bad Hall effect sensors, and it doesn't really time or pair properly with almost 90% of controllers. So I finally found a Sotion FW11. I got it used on eBay, and I'm gonna try to put this in the bike. So I gotta pull the MY1020 out, and I gotta see if this is gonna fit. This is one of the only motors that has a small enough diameter to fit inside the Voloci motor housing. But there's a lot of stuff that I think I'm gonna have to cut off of this. I need to make this round, and this has these mounting bases on this, so we're gonna have to cut all this off and file all this stuff down flat. But first, let me just measure and make sure that this is gonna fit. We got the chain pulled off. All right, wiring is disconnected. Let's get this motor pulled out. There's a random hole in my bike. I think it's gonna fit, but I might have to shave this thing down quite a bit. If you can see that, if I'm gonna have to grind down this 2 millimeters around the entire thing to make this flush to fit in there. Because if you see this one's flush. And this just barely fits in there. It's not looking good, man. We can still do it, it's just gonna be quite the process. I had a feeling it's not gonna fit. Not even close, dude. Not even close. Yeah. I'm lightly tapping the cover with a hammer in a couple different spots, and we are getting somewhere. The cover is coming off. This thing looks pretty beast, man. This thing has so much copper fill. It weighs a ton, but I gotta take a lot of metal off of this cover, man. I'm gonna be grinding away at this thing for a while. It's probably gonna take, an hour or two to grind away at all this. So I taped this up to protect the bearing seal, and now I'm just gonna hacksaw off these two big corners so it doesn't take all day grinding, and then we can start grinding. All right, those side mounts have been cut off. Now for the fun stuff. All right, I'm about an hour in with mainly the hand file, and basically all I got off of it was the paint. I did grind down these 4 threaded bolt points here because they need to be flush once they go inside. Took the MX4 out to get some lunch, and then get back to grinding on the bike since it's taking way too long. We are about an hour and a half into grinding at this thing, and I mean, it's coming a long way, but it's still got a long way to go. I've officially melted my finger from holding this metal piece. My finger is just melted right here. You can see my skin has gotten hot so many times that it's just almost sticking to this. And I know you're like, well, why don't you just wear some gloves? Because the only gloves I can find are my riding gloves, and I don't want to ruin my fox gloves. All right, so we're doing a little more research after spending 2 hours filing yesterday. The side cover is off the FW11 Sotion motor, and it still doesn't fit in the hole of the Voloci here. It's close, but it's still not fitting. And if you see, there's this square part here, which sticks off even further. And I may even have to file that. That's how tight this is. But looking at the Voloci, there's a tiny little lip right here where I drilled all these little holes and originally cut this out. And it looks like I can file that off, and I can get about 3 millimeters of clearance here. Been grinding at this bottom section here for about 15 minutes, and I got it looking pretty good. It's almost flush with the inner diameter. Oh, it's getting there. A little bit left to go. It's as close to a perfect circle as you're gonna see me make it with a file. Let's clean this up and get the Sotion motor in here and see if it actually fits. Does it fit? It fits. Let's go. Let's go. And just for reference, the side cover still does not fit, but it's very close. Guess what happens? Oh my God. Look. Oh. Not only that, it sits flush on the face of the other side and spins. All right. The holes don't exactly line up, but oh, actually, hold on a second. They do line up. No way. We're gonna run into our next issue is our chain is different. This FW11 Sotion motor, I think it comes with either number 35 sprocket or 420 sprocket, and this is a 415 or number 40 chain, so it's a 1/2 inch pitch. So I need to change out my rear sprocket. Cleaned up the side cover real quick with some degreaser, and let's flip it back around and get the motor put in. I tried to get as many metal shavings out of here as I could because they were just like multiplying, man. They're everywhere. I got the side cover back on the motor. Now I just need to bolt it back in and we are good to put this thing in the bike. All right, here's the final product. All right, motor is officially mounted. All right, this is real life, guys. This is what I'm doing. So I took the sprocket off of the MY1020 because it's my number 40 sprocket that I need. And I'm going to trace the pattern of the FW11's number 35 sprocket onto this. And even though it's hardened steel, I'm gonna sit here and file it out for 2 hours and get this thing to fit on my motor today. Look at how lopsided that sprocket is, bro. I just routed the Sotion phase wires up through the upper frame here and try to neaten them up and start wiring the controller. I messed around with the Hall sensors for like 15 minutes trying all color rotations, and I could only get it to spin backwards. Ended up having to switch the yellow and green phases on the motor, and now we do have it spinning in the proper direction. All right, a week has gone by, but I got a new chain and sprockets for the Death Voloci, a number 35 13 tooth. I have the 11 tooth as well, but I'm going with the 13 tooth because I have to clear my swing arm, and that is also why I went with this massive 75 tooth rear. I wanted to match the ratio of what I had going on right now, and this is a 9-inch sprocket. Thing is absolutely massive. Looks like I screwed up ordering my new sprocket, and it looked like it was the 6-bolt disc brake ISO pattern, but it's like 2 millimeters off. So now I'm gonna try to re-drill these holes so I can get it mounted on. I have the new number 35 front and rear sprockets on, and like everything I do, it's not perfect. This rear sprocket is off about maybe 2 millimeters at the worst. I mean, I lined it up, I clamped it down to the old one, I drilled it as good as I could just with a regular hand drill, and lo and behold, it was off about 2 millimeters. Number 35 chain installed. We got a number 35 13 tooth on the Sotion motor, and then we got the go-kart chain, and then we got the 75 tooth rear sprocket. It is a hell of a lot better than it was. Man, I really wish I ordered the correct sprocket. I measured the 6-bolt ISO and I thought it was gonna be perfect. It's like, the holes were like 2 millimeters off. Had to drill my own holes. So the sprocket's not perfect, the chain slack's not perfect, but this thing rips, man. This thing is way better than it was. I think we might have a winner. Let's go for a rip here. Woohoo! All right, I just tightened up the chain one last time. I think it's better now. And let's go for another test drive, make sure it pulls good and the chain doesn't bind up or get loose. This looks like the ticket right here. I think we might be good to go. Then I can start neatening up the controller wiring and then really get out and test this thing. Man, this thing freaking rips. It's running on the 72 volt 24 amp hour battery that I built on my own. It's got this 85 amp controller, and man, is this thing fast. Let's take a pull. Yeah, I couldn't even get it up to full throttle because there's a car here. Honest to God, I am too scared to go full throttle with these bad brakes and these dry rotted old tires. This motor is scary fast. That is so sketchy. That is so sketchy and fast. I love it. That's the end of the video, guys. That's where we're gonna end it. I was too scared to go full speed, even without the camera. So I shut the camera off and I still tried to do a full speed pull, and I kind of got scared and let off the gas. Like, this thing is ridiculously fast, even with the 13 tooth. If I had to estimate the speed, I'm gonna say right now that this is 55 miles an hour. Thanks for watching.